National Assembly considers bill proposing return of Nigeria to regional government. So National Assembly is looking at possibility of going back to the former regional government that we had. It made sense then anyway, and that is the beginning of decentralization of powers. If they can do that, then that would be great. So if the National Assembly is proposing that, I think they should listen to it. It's not just return Nigeria to the old national anthem. It also will have to do with returning things the way they were working. So I can start all over again. That's fine. A bill proposing a return to regional government in Nigeria is before the National Assembly and is expected to pass into law before October 1. That would be great. That would be welcome. So part of the draft bill circulating on social media seen by Sarah reporters is titled A Bill for an Act to Substitute the Annexure to Decree 24 of 1999 with a new government model for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Although the identities of the sponsors of the bill were yet to be ascertained, the bill which passed, the bill when passed will be cited as the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, New Governance Model for Nigeria Act 2024. The sponsors of the bill explained that the current condition of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Constitution as amended is not autochthonous, okay, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and consensus of the Nigerian people. So according to the advocates, the Constitution amendment would be subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So part of the draft bill seen by Sarah reporters on Friday partly reads, Part 1, Preliminaries. Whereas Nigeria, its people and government have been governed under Decree 24 of 1999 that was handed down by the then military government without the express consent of the people despite the preamble of we the people. Whereas the said Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended is not autochthonous, as it does not evolve from the deliberations and consensus of the Nigerian people. Whereas the people of Nigeria now desire and effectively demand for a change to a constitution based on federal regional system of government. Whereas the federal and regional government are to operate within the provisions of this constitution, it is within the discretion of the ethnic blocs within the states that constitutes a given region to aggregate or disaggregate as provinces, divisions, and districts, while being in control of their affairs without let or hindrance, at whatever level of government. Wow. Whereas the 1999 Constitution as amended is a schedule of a military decree now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly, for which the National Assembly have the power to amend and or abrogate as expedient. Whereas the National Assembly, where so necessary and expedient, can invoke the doctrine of necessity to resolve any point of law for the good governance of the country, Nigeria. Oh boy, this still long ago. So this is a bill now proposing the return of Nigeria now to regional system of government. Wow, that'd be fine if they can make it work. That was part 1. Then on part 2, substitution clause, the drafters proposed that the National Assembly shall invoke its inherent powers to expunge the schedule attached to Decree 24 of 1999, often referred to as 1999 Constitution as amended from the decree, which is now deemed to be an act of the National Assembly, to which the National Assembly have the powers to do so, and replace same with a new governance model for Nigeria, effective not later than October 1, 2024. This amendment is subject to a yes or no vote in a referendum by the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it's proposed. So on governance structure, under Part 3, stipulations for federal administrations, the sponsors propose that 1. Nigeria shall be a federation comprising of regional territories and a federal capital territory, and shall be a republic to be known by the name of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The territorial jurisdiction of Nigeria shall comprise the territory of the regional members of the Federation, and its boundaries shall be as determined by international agreements. Now, 3.2 basis of the Federation. 1. Every ethnic nationality and people in Nigeria has an unconditional right to self-determination within here delineated territories. Oh boy. That is a big one. That's a big one. I think I see Tinubu trying to decentralize powers in Nigeria, make everybody go his own way. It might happen in Tinubu time. Let's see. So the sovereignty powers and authority to formulate the articles of association towards any reform of the central federal government of Nigeria at any other time shall lie jointly and severally with all the ethnic nationalities occupying their respective territories. Now, every ethnic nationality and people in Nigeria has the right to a full measure of self-government, which includes the right to establish institutions of government in the territory that it inhabits, and to equitable representation in the federal and regional government. And so Section 4 says, an ethnic nationality or people, for the purpose of this constitution, is a group of people who have or share large measure of common culture or similar customs, mutual intelligibility of language, belief in a common or related identities, a common psychological makeup, and who inhabit. Oh boy. So if this happens now, it means that Nigeria is decentralized. That is what it means. I just hope that the National Assembly will be able to pass this quickly, so that and that Tinubu will sign it, so that we can. If Tinubu is able to sign this, then this is going back to confederation and regional government. I hope all parts of Nigeria will give innovation a yes vote, because if this comes to light by October 1, we will see the potentials of every part of Nigeria. This I pray. Exactly. Correct. This makes sense. A proposal of good hope, but remember, it is the same criminals in federal system of government today that will run. There's a limit to what they will run. Now, okay, they will run all the regions, I agree. Now let it be. It is overdue. The regional system will calm all the evil in the land. Everybody will go back to his region, and that is true. When we are telling you that BAT has a positive mission for everyone, you people keep blaming and swearing for him. God will forgive you all. My friend, he has not done anything yet. This one shocked me. Nigeria is becoming serious. I hope it will be done faster than the return of the old national anthem. That is the thing. May God make it a possibility. I will love it if this can happen. So let's go back to our regional system. It's a welcome development. It looks good and beautiful to subdivided into sub-regions with its lofty advantages of development. Exactly. Fulani will fight this bill with the last drop of their blood because it will no longer give room for ethnic conquest, which has been their agenda. It will. If Jagaban can do it, he is assured of my vote. He might do it to get vote. I personally adopted the draft bill to replace Nigerian Constitution of 1999. God bless the proposer. Thanks. Exactly. Let National Assembly pass the bill to return to pound. That will also be very good. That's welcome development. Okay, so this is a very good one, and everybody's giving a nod to it. Let's go back to regional government as proposed. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment. Please don't mind my voice.